Welcome back to our channel. I'm deeply grateful you're here, because today's topic reaches into the heart of what many of us struggle with on a daily basis: poverty, lack, and hardship. But this is not just about financial struggle, it's about something much deeper, something often invisible yet profoundly powerful: the absence or presence of blessings, also known as merit or spiritual wealth. Let me begin by asking you this. Have you ever worked incredibly hard, putting in long hours, striving with all your energy, only to find that your life doesn't improve? Do you feel stuck in patterns of lack, despite all your efforts? Have you ever wondered why some people, seemingly doing very little, live lives filled with abundance and ease, while others carry the burden of struggle endlessly? What if I told you it's not just about what you're doing, but the unseen force behind your doing? The truth, taught by sages and spiritual masters for thousands of years, is this: real wealth is not measured by money. It's measured by blessings, and blessings are not random. They are the fruit of what you plant, not just in this life, but across lifetimes. Let's dig deep into this. Blessings, or merit, are the positive spiritual energy accumulated through acts of generosity, virtue, humility, service, and devotion. These blessings don't always manifest as money. Sometimes they appear as good health, sometimes as peaceful relationships, sometimes as protection in moments of danger, and sometimes, yes, as material abundance. But when blessings are scarce, life becomes heavy. Doors close, efforts fail, conflicts increase, opportunities vanish. This is not punishment. It's simply the reflection of spiritual balance. And the good news: blessings can be cultivated. Let me share a powerful story. A man named Tenzin was born into extreme poverty. His parents died young. He grew up in orphanages. He worked hard all his life but never seemed to break free. One day, in deep despair, he met a wandering monk who said to him, "You are not cursed, you are empty. Your blessings have run dry. It's time to plant again." Tenzin didn't understand. "I have nothing to give," he said. The monk replied, "If you have breath, you have something." And so Tenzin began. Each day, he offered a silent prayer for others. He swept the grounds of the temple. He shared food with other beggars. He picked up trash in the street. Slowly, his life began to change. A local shop owner offered him a job. Years later, he owned his own business. He adopted orphans and gave them a home. He often said, "My bank was empty, but my heart became full," and blessings followed. This is the hidden key. So many people chase wealth without ever realizing they are leaking merit. You may earn well but live in chaos because your energy is surrounded by resentment, greed, or pride. You may inherit money but lose it through misfortune because you have not built the inner vessel to hold abundance. Blessings are like water. If your bowl is cracked through dishonesty, cruelty, or arrogance, the water runs out. So how do we build an uncracked bowl? How do we increase blessings? It begins with generosity. Not only material giving, but giving of time, care, attention, respect, and service. Give what you can, where you are. The smallest sincere act opens the largest gates of grace. A smile to a lonely stranger, a meal to a hungry child, a word of hope to someone drowning in darkness. Every act plants a seed. And not only giving but gratitude. Gratitude multiplies blessings. When you complain, you block energy. When you praise, you attract it. Every morning, thank the sun. Thank your breath. Thank your food. Thank your lessons, even the painful ones. The universe responds to appreciation. Third, purity of conduct. Blessings flow toward those who live with integrity. If you lie, cheat, manipulate, or harm, you may gain temporarily, but you will lose everything that matters in time. True wealth is sustainable only on the foundation of truth. Fourth, respect for the sacred. Honor what is holy. Respect your elders, bow to wisdom, protect life, defend the innocent, revere the Dharma. Where there is reverence, there is resonance, and where there is resonance, there is rain. Let's pause here and reflect. Maybe you're struggling not because you're lazy or foolish, but because you've ignored this deeper law. Maybe your karma isn't broken, it's just neglected. Maybe it's time not to work harder, but to bless deeper. Let me tell you about a woman named Sori. She was a single mother of 3, barely surviving. One night, she lit a small candle in front of a Buddha statue she found in a thrift store. She wept, not for money, but for meaning. She prayed, "I want to be useful. Please show me how." The next day, she began volunteering at a shelter. No pay, just presence. Over time, someone noticed. She was offered a job, then a scholarship, then housing support. Within 5 years, she was running her own center for women in crisis. Sori says, "I stopped chasing money. I started chasing virtue. And everything changed." This is not magic. It's merit. And you can build it, one moment at a time. So if you feel poor, ask yourself, have I honored my parents? Have I forgiven my enemies? Have I shared what I have? Have I judged others? Have I spoken kindly? Have I wasted food? Have I nurtured beauty? Have I respected the sacred? These are not moral lectures. They are spiritual economics. Every act is a deposit or withdrawal. Every thought is currency. And when your spiritual account is full, the outer world reflects it. Let's be clear, money is not evil. But money without merit is dangerous. It leads to arrogance, loneliness, and downfall. But when money follows blessings, it becomes a tool of goodness, a force of upliftment, a blessing that multiplies blessings. So today, I invite you to shift your mindset. Don't just ask, how do I earn more? Ask, how do I bless more? Every time you hold back anger, you earn. Every time you offer a helping hand, you earn. Every time you recite a mantra, protect an animal, speak truth, show up, forgive about you earn. And over time, you'll see doors open, light returns, opportunities appear. You're not poor. You've just been planting in the wrong field. Start now and watch your garden grow. Thank you for staying with me through this deeply honest reflection. If you've ever experienced a sudden turn in fortune after a change in attitude or action, please share it in the comments. Let's remind each other that spiritual wealth is real and always accessible. Like this video, subscribe to this channel, and pass it along to someone who might need this message today. Thank you for watching this video. May your days be rich in merit, your heart be overflowing with kindness, and may the blessings you give return to you 1,000-fold.